let's go and get this over with. I'm upset. I think I'm pretty genius. I'm going to get my lashes filled in. Do a little bit eating, the usual. So Zach is really weird. I can tell you every little thought that comes in my head. It doesn't matter, and you're still gonna be my friend.
It's game time and I'm up one. Name something I ain't done. Name a body that's my type. Air Jordan, I'll take flight. I'm next level, I'm franchise.
To our winner, juliarene.
Good morning, buff babes and bros, and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Juliarene, and I'm an IFBB Wellness Pro. And today we are going to do, Today we are going to do a full video of what I eat in a day and my training routine and supplements. So we are getting ready to go and do some fasted cardio. So I thought that I would go over the first supplement of the day that I am having. So I have started this week, and I usually only use this fat burner whenever I am in a cutting phase. I don't really use it when I'm not, because there's no need for it really. It's kind of like one of those things that is just a tool to use. So this is I think it's the 1DB Overdrive by First Form. This is probably their #1 product that they were known for before they got so big, because it was so useful. I only take one of them. Where did it go? I was like, crap, I hope I didn't drop it. I only take one of them. And what you do is you kind of just have to gauge how much that you take for yourself. So I only take one. It just helps with basically increasing your internal temperature so that you can help burn fat while you are working out. So you get hotter, you'll sweat a little bit more. I absolutely love using this when I'm on prep and I'm a little bit closer to show, which is another time when I'm cutting. But like all things, this isn't going to be a get skinny, just combine two words together. It's not going to be like a get skinny quick scheme where like you just use this and you're going to lose a bunch of weight and you're going to lose fat. You need to pair this with a proper diet and nutrition, which is what I am doing. So I'm going to take one of these right off the bat in the morning, and then we'll go over my breakfast afterwards and all the rest of the SUPPS. Do any of y'all puppies do this? They steal socks from you. I know. Why you steal my socks all the time? Go put it back. So I want to show you guys the Whoop app that I have been using, because it's been really helping with tracking how many calories I'm burning, which is really, really cool. So I'm on it right now, and all I'm going to do is click Start Activity, and then at the top, if you can see, Jeez, it says Stairmaster. So I just click Start Activity, and then it counts down, and then it'll start doing my heart rate and the calories burned at the very bottom. So once I'm done, I just click Done and Save, and then it tells me like the percentage of strain that I had on that activity and the amount of calories that were burned and my heart rate, like average heart rate throughout. So it's been really, really cool. Yesterday I burned like over 300 during cardio, which was really nice. So let's go and get this over with. It's not that bad. I could be on prep. It would be worse. That was a toasty one. It was definitely a lot harder than yesterday, for sure. But let's see how many calories we burned on the Whoop app. It's probably not going to recognize my face because it looks like a dumpster.
I'm tracked.
Let's see. Where is it? Okay, so I'm going to stop cardio. Save. You can also, so it says my activity strain was 15.2, and I think that goes out of, I think, 20, so that's kind of crazy. And actually, it is still pending, so I can't even show you. But, however, I will tell you, my mom just texted me, and she says, I saw your last Q&A video. I could tell you've been watching a lot of That's So Raven. I used to watch That's So Raven when I was little, and I loved her so much. I don't know if you guys ever watched That's So Raven, but I love her. And I guess we are kind of similar. Like, she makes a lot of, like, faces. Like, she's very expressive with her face. I think she's just hilarious, and I always love That's So Raven. So let me know down below if that was y'all's vibe or not, but it was definitely my vibe. So we're gonna go home, make some breakfast, have our morning supplement. I'm not really quite sure what I want for breakfast. And this pimple, man, I just spit everywhere. The pimple's almost gone, so that's a plus. Okay, before we go home, guys, I have to show you this picture of Vision that my friend Anna sent me. My brain's not working! Okay, I fixed it. It's still not working. Okay, you ready? Are you ready? Look at him when he was a little baby. Look at him. I'm obsessed. I'm sorry, I had to see that. Okay, so I'm trying to think of something that I would want for breakfast. It's a little bit different that I haven't made for you guys before. So something that I really love from Starbucks is their spinach and feta. It's like an egg white wrap. So I bought some ingredients so that I can make it myself. And what I'm gonna use for the wrap is the Flat Out Light Original. And this one is 90 calories per, I guess, flatbread, and they're pretty big. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna toast this just a little bit, and then we're gonna make the egg whites. We're gonna put the egg whites on it and some feta cheese. I don't have any spinach, but I think I'm gonna do some bell peppers instead, and maybe put some sriracha inside, and then roll it up and do that. Yeah, that would be good. Got breakfast right here, and in total, it's a pretty low calorie breakfast. So it's 251 calories, 29.4 grams of carbs, 1.7 grams of fat, and 34.4 grams of protein. And I think I'm pretty genius, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so with my meal number 1, these are the supplements that I take with it. I like to take them with something in my stomach because then you just get that like weird taste of supplements in your mouth. But I wanted to mention this too. If you guys are not like really in need of a fat burner while you're in your cutting phase, then another thing that I like to do in the morning that like wakes me up and helps me focus is I take one of the Master Brain AM. This stuff is crazy. It's like you can take just one. By just taking one, your memory, your focus, and just like your ability to like really just focus on a task and get that task done. Because sometimes in the morning, like you're really groggy and it takes a long time for you to wake up. So if you take one of these in the morning, I do recommend that you have at least something in your stomach because it will make you kind of nauseous. I only take one when I do, and sometimes I take it in place of coffee because even though coffee tastes really good and it's like really nice to have, it doesn't have the effect that this does. Like coffee, I don't know if you guys are like me, but like it doesn't even do anything for me anymore. But this improves my memory, focus, especially if I have a lot of work to do for the day. This is a go-to. So this is a new one that I started using after prep, and it has been a life changer because you guys know, like when you're in prep, especially as a female, you get your body fat to a pretty low percentage to where your hormones are kind of like a little bit messed up for a while. So this is Harmony, and it helps with females specifically, especially since we go through a menstrual cycle and our hormones are kind of like woo, and it helps manage them, especially managing cortisol and estrogen, so that you can have better sleep, better digestion, better weight management, better skin complexion. That's one of the things that I really noticed with doing this as well. So in pairing with this one, I also do the hair, skin, and nails, and it is pretty crazy because like I don't know, like this is one of the things that I was like, okay, like maybe it'll work, but the last couple of months, my hair has grown significantly, and my nails tend to be pretty weak anyways because I get them done. And so I haven't really noticed much with my nails, only because I have nails over it. But so many people have been telling me that my hair is getting longer. And once I got my breasts done last December, I had to get off of birth control. And when I got off of birth control, I had been on it for like years. My hair started falling out like in clumps. And it was really sad and it was really depressing. And I think I started taking this a little like not soon enough after as I should have, but my hair has grown so much in the past. Like I'm just really, really proud of it. And this has helped so much. So I take 2 of these with my meal number 1, sometimes one of the Master Brain in place of coffee, and then I take 2 of the Harmony for hormone balancing and skin complexion. I'm going to get my lashes filled in. I like to pet them like this. Like a little kitty. We are done. Looky. I know some people are like, oh my God, your lashes are too big, but I love big lashes, and since I wear more makeup than the average person, you know, I don't know, I'm not wearing any right now, but when I'm put my eyeliner on and my foundation and my lips and my wings, they're literally so perfect. I used to be somebody that wore strip lashes all the time, and you guys know I already have really watery eyes. You comment about it all the time. And it was just making it worse. And these are so much better because I don't have like a glue. These are glued on, obviously. But the strip lashes would like poke inside my eye. The glue would make my eyes itch so bad. And I just absolutely love these. Like I found this amazing girl when I was in a pinch. Like, I needed my lashes done before my last show, and I was like, oh, what am I gonna do? So I went and I looked on Instagram, and it was just like, lucky enough, she had an appointment that day, and I was like, I'm gonna go for it, and I've never stopped seeing her since. She's super sweet. I do the mega volume, which is like 9 lashes per lash. So every single like lash that she puts on, one single lash has like 9 coming out of it. And then we do a length of 19 and 21. So we kind of like mix mash it so that they're a little bit like fluffy, and they're little different lengths as well, like throughout. I absolutely love them. Every time I get them done, I feel so happy. So I'm going to put her information down below if any of you are in the Austin area and you're curious. She's just incredible. She also does like colors, which is super cool. I think one day doing like orange on the edges would be really cool. Be like a flame. But yeah, now we're going to go home and do a little bit of work, do a little bit eating, the usual. Okay, so we are going to make meal number 2 together, and Zach and I are getting ready to film a podcast, so I'm just gonna make something that's pretty quick and my favorite, and it's basically my protein ice cream. So what we're going to do first is I'm gonna put a cup of unsweetened almond milk, so you can choose whatever milk you want in this. This one is only, I believe, 25 to 30 calories for a cup. So you don't wanna put too much. That's why I'm only putting like a cup, because the more milk that you put in, the more watery it is. And I'm gonna put some frozen strawberries, and this is what helps it stay really thick and chunky. I notice that when you use ice, it kind of like melts and makes it more watery. So I usually just kind of go by how it looks. That's usually between 6 and 7 ounces. And then you've seen me use this before, but this is the fiber that I absolutely love. This one's chocolate flavor, and I'm gonna mix it in with the protein because it's just gonna make it a lot easier for me so I don't have to drink it separately. But this helps me stay regular, helps with digestion. I see a significant difference of when I use it and when I don't use it. And we're actually almost out of it as well. And then I'm going to be using the level 1 cinnamon cookie batter protein. We just got this, and I've literally used it every single day since we got it. The flavor is so amazing. If you guys saw one of the last videos, I made the protein cake with this protein. And the reason that I like this one above all else is just because of how it's made, and the consistency that this level 1 is really good for baking and really good for the protein ice cream. A lot of the other ones are just not made well, and it doesn't get the thick consistency that I like. And then also, to make it thick, we have to add one more thing that I forgot. So this stuff is xantham gum, and it's a thickening agent. And I don't have my 4th teaspoon, so oh, it's in here! I found it. So you literally just need a 1/4 of a teaspoon of this. A little bit goes a long way, and it just helps make it thick as well. So I have had this for a very long time, and I haven't had to buy any more. So now we're just going to blend it up. So I usually stop it about halfway and then go in and push everything down, because it kind of comes up on the side so that everything gets mixed in nice and evenly. And then we'll finish blending. And this is the consistency that you want. It doesn't even fall off. Okay. So this is the test to see if you've done it right. I was really scared it was gonna fall on my head. That's the test. It's like the Dairy Queen test, but for protein shakes. So what I like to do is I like to put it in a cold mug, and Zach always likes me to tell you that he was the one who thought of this.
My idea.
Good job, baby. Gold star. Cold mug from the freezer. Makes it cold around, keeps it cold for longer so that it don't melt on you. So I just made that whole thing, and plus, I still have some in here. So it's really high volume, keeps you full for longer, and it tastes like ice cream, and it is way lower calorie. Nothing to see here. What did you just eat?
I don't really eat anything.
What did you just drink?
Protein.
So Zach is really weird, and he drinks his protein with water. Blech. You can either be like Zach,
That's the majority of people.
or you could be like me and eat protein ice cream.
Sure. You can take 10 minutes to create that, or take 30 seconds to drink it. I take the 30 seconds.
I take 10 minutes. I like to delicately craft my meals and then eat them with much appreciation. Okay, so for the whole meal, it's 209 calories, 17.6 grams of carbs, 4.5 grams of fat, and 25 grams of protein. And before we go hit our workout, we'll have a meal that has a little bit higher carbs in it so that we can have some more energy to do our workout.
Welcome back to another episode of the Fit Couple Show, and across from me, I have the super fine
Superfly. So for our pre-workout meal, we are going pretty basic. So I'm going to have a cup of white rice. Oh my God, this wasn't a good idea. There we go. And then I'm going to have 3 ounces of chicken. Mine's already made. I just need to heat this up. Actually, I'm gonna have 4 ounces because I'm pretty hungry right now. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to top it with some fat-free cheese so that when I put it in the microwave, it melts over the top of it. So there's about, I'm gonna probably put 28 grams of it because that's one of the serving sizes. Boom, that's a lot of cheese. So now we're going to heat it up in the microwave. Now outside the microwave, I'm gonna top it with some of this buffalo. If I can open the lid. Oh my God. Got it. Oh shit, that's a lot. So now we got the cheese, got the chicken and the rice. It's everything nice. All right, people, I got my face on and it's time to work out. That is not something that you hear very often. So for my pre-workout, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna take 1 scoop of the L-CARNITINE. I love this stuff, especially when I'm on a cut. And right now we are, because it helps with an increase in energy, makes you sweat a lot. It helps with fat burning. I absolutely love this one, especially if you're a kind of person that takes a long time to kind of warm up when you get into the gym. This helps immensely. And then you guys know we need something for a little bit more energy and caffeine. So we have the Project One pre-workout. This is in the flavor Summerade, which is like a blueberry and lemon. Super good. So 1 scoop of this is 350 milligrams, which I really like because you get to kind of play around with it. These will literally last you so long because 1 scoop is quite a bit of caffeine. So usually I do like a half a scoop, or if I'm really sleepy, I'll do like 3/4 of a scoop. So that's why I absolutely love this one. This one's a little bit different. So this is Dandelion Root, and I take 3 of these in the morning, but before my fasted cardio session, and then 2 of them before my fasted cardio in the morning, and then 2 of them before my workout, because it helps kind of pull water from you and helps with inflammation. So I could look more shreddy all day. So I'm gonna take 2 of these, scoop of the L-CARNITINE, and then some pre-workout so that we can go hit some shoulders. I am such a creature of habit. I have been having, y'all know, the sour strips from the gas station around the corner of my house, and they've been out of the flavors. They've only had like the mango flavor, and I already had the mango flavor in my bag, and I went in because I was like, maybe they have a different flavor, and they have a strawberry, which I've never tried before. And before my workout, I usually do my little pre-workout stack that I showed y'all before, and then I have 1 serving of these, which is 26 grams of carbs. I just like the carbs and the sugar. It gives me a lot of energy for my workout. So let's try the strawberry one. Y'all know, and like my mouth is literally already watering when you're getting ready to have something sour, and it's like, uh-huh. I see. Not gonna lie. This one is just okay. I think the reason being is because the flavor is just really light. Like with the mango one, this flavor like kicks you in the face. But the strawberry is like a very light flavor. But then again, strawberry does have a very like light, delicate flavor when you eat it. So I guess then it is really good. But still, my all-time favorite is the cotton candy. And I think like the pink lemonade, because they're like the most sour and the most flavorful. Let's hit the gym. I may look like a girl and wear makeup like a girl and dress really girly, but you know what? I wouldn't mess with me because I'm a woman. I feel like it's literally taken me 5 years just to like go to the gym because I'm hanging out with you guys. But like I quite literally feel like when I'm filming a YouTube video that I'm actually hanging out with you guys, because every single thought that I think in my head, I get to tell you. You know, if I said out loud every single thought that was in my head when I was around like regular people, they might just think I'm crazy. But with you guys, I can tell you every little thought that comes in my head and it doesn't matter, and you're still gonna be my friend. Anyways. But for real, like, let's go work out. Okay, so now that we are warmed up, I'm gonna start on the rear delt machine. So last week when we did this workout, I did 12 reps at 100 pounds. So I'm gonna try and do 12 reps for 110 pounds to start off with, and then we'll increase the weight and drop the reps as we go. That I can do was 120 pounds for 6 reps, and I did it again and I got 5 reps. So now I kind of maxed out on the heaviest that I can go with the least amount of reps. So now I'm gonna drop it back down, I think, to 100, and I'm just gonna go until failure so that I can focus a little bit more on reps instead of heavy, since we already did that a little bit. So to finish that last set, all I did was drop the weight again, and then pretty light, really light. And then I held it when it was out, and then slowly dropped it, and then pushed it back, slowly dropped it, really focusing on the negative and then exploding out with it. So this is actually a lateral machine, a lateral raise machine. But if you bend over and put your elbows right here and kind of flare them out, it really hits your rear delt I'll show you. Okay, so after we're done with that superset, we are going to do a lateral raise, but instead this week I'm going to do it on a machine instead of the dumbbells, just to kind of switch things up a little bit and get a different type of movement in and hit it maybe hopefully a little bit different and a little bit more controlled, because with dumbbells it's a little bit harder to be controlled. On a machine, the machine kind of stays in one place, and I'm going to superset it with calves because I always do calves on my upper body day because my leg days are already so long, and yeah.
You change.
Hopefully you guys can hear me. So last week our top set was at 130 pounds for this shoulder press machine, and we've already passed that. So now we're going to 140 pounds between 5 and 8 reps, and then we're going to do a drop set. So we're going to drop it, rest for 20 seconds, do as many as you can with the same weight, and repeat that 3 times, basically until your shoulders are done.
You change.
Okay guys, we finished our workout and it was a really good one. I definitely lifted a lot heavier in almost each exercise that we did. However, I can sense that I'm getting a little bit bored of my routine, and I have been doing it for a while now, so I'm not as excited about it. So I'm thinking about switching it up. Let me know, guys, in the comment down below if you want to see my new and improved training regimen, because it's getting ready to change completely next week. I'm going to be working more one-on-one with one of my really good friends and trainer, so that I can really just start focusing on being Miss Wellness Olympia, because I need to take this seriously like it's a freaking job. So I have to train like it's a job, and I already take things very, very seriously, but the next level of that is to have someone to hold me accountable while I'm training at the gym, like yelling at me, pushing me, because I could do that for myself all day. I really can, but I know that that is a growth measure that I need to do in order to take it to the next level and be even better for this next season. So let me know in the comments down below if you want to know my new training regimen. It's even weirder than the last one. So I'm getting ready to go to HEB. I'm going to go get my mom and her friends some flowers because she's going to be cutting my hairs tomorrow because I need a little trimmy trim. So guys, make sure you get your hair cut. Get your hair cut. Don't have no scraggly ends like me. Get your hair cut. Okay. So for dinner, I'm going to make a cauliflower beef pizza? Yeah, we're gonna see how this works. I just remember that I used to make so many of those like pizzas, and then I forgot that I made those, so I'm just gonna make one with the cauliflower crust. But right now, since I'm hungry, I'm gonna mix up some of the fat-free sour cream with a little bit of celery so I can eat it while I make my food, because I like having a snack. It's a really long piece of celery. So what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna heat these up, and I'm gonna do it right this time because last time I did it. I'm gonna heat them up in the air fryer first, and then I'm gonna put all the toppings on top of it and then heat it up again so that it can all melt on top. Okay, so with this meal, I'm going to have 2 of the full mega, which is the omega-3 product that First Form makes. So a lot of times we get enough of the omega-6 and we do not get enough of the omega-3. So the omega-6 fatty acid is easily found in other things, and the omega-3 is a little bit more difficult to get in unless you are actually getting in fatty fish throughout the day. And like most people, that's not one of the things that they're wanting to eat most of the time. So this is good to take so that it can supplement for the things that you are not having in your diet. So omega-6s, which are a little bit easier to find in other foods, are pro-inflammatory, and the omega-3s are anti-inflammatory. So if you are getting in more omega-6 and not enough omega-3, there's going to be an imbalance there. Okay, while those are going, I'm going to warm up 3 ounces of beef. This is our, oh wow, that was exactly 3 ounces. Killing it. I'm gonna heat this up so that when the cauliflower pizza crust come out, I can put it on top with some cheese. It looks delicious. And it smells really good too. So the calories for this meal are 387 calories. Wow, it just glitched. 8 grams of carbs, 20.6 grams of fat, 37.2 grams of protein. I'm gonna eat this and then I'll see you for dessert.
5 minutes later.
It's dessert time! And I am going to have a level 1 peanut butter pretzel protein bar. These are literally the best protein bars.
Literally?
Literally the best protein bars ever. And then I'm gonna have a tablespoon of peanut butter, and I'm gonna slather it on top of it because I have enough macros to have regular peanut butter, which is never really the case, so that's what I'm gonna do. Some people also warm up their protein bars, so I think I'm gonna do that and then put the peanut butter on top of it and have it melt on it. Meanwhile, for your viewing pleasure. Hi, baby. You're so precious. You love your daddy. You're so orange. Ew. He's really mad at us because we're not laying down yet. So, for this dessert, it's a total of 355 calories, 28 grams of carbs, 17 grams of fat, and 23.5 grams of protein. If you wanted to reduce the fat in this, you could just replace the regular peanut butter with PB2 and do it that way. But I'm not gonna tell you how to use your macros. Okay guys, it is the next day. I hope you guys enjoyed that really realistic full day of eating, how I'm training right now, and about all the supplements that I am taking at the moment. And as always, I love you all so much, and you are more powerful than you think. Bye!